Tonight we're going on a little adventure. We're headed to a summertime concert. We're walking up to the Greek Theater right now. It's actually my favorite summertime concert venue. I think most people who live in LA would say that the Hollywood Bowl is their favorite summertime concert venue. But for me, it's always been the Greek Theater. Tonight we're going to the Freestyle Festival. There's like 10 or 15 bands playing. I used to go to these a lot. I haven't been to one in a while. They do these usually a couple times a year. Different promoters put them on. I think most of the bands that are performing tonight, I've seen at least one time, maybe a couple of them I haven't seen, but there are a few acts performing tonight that I haven't seen in a really long time, and I'm pretty excited about. Now, I'm not gonna tell you everyone that's performing tonight, but I will say that I'm really excited to see Taylor Dane and Egyptian Lover. So it's gonna be really fun, and as usual, I'm bringing you along with me, so let's do it. I can never take this walk up Vermont to the Greek Theater without pointing out the Griswold House. Now, one thing I don't like about the Greek Theater is parking, and getting in is always a big mess. All right, we just got in. The show's about to start in about 10 minutes. I'm a little winded from walking up that hill, but we are in and we got a little bit of time to get to our seats. Now, this is where the merch would usually be, but it looks like there's not too much merch tonight. Just Stevie B, that's it. No one else wanted to sell merch? Just Stevie?
No, we sold out with the other one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's cool. All right, so we just got to our seats. We got ourselves a nice view. Not a lot of people in here yet. The only thing that I don't like about these seats, there's a really good view. As of right now, it's not crowded. I know that'll change. But the only thing is, again, at least for right now, that sun is right on my face. But that'll go down pretty soon, and everything will be all good. We're right here in the middle of beautiful Griffith Park, surrounded by all these trees and mountains.
That just popped up, y'all. Front row be so good at work. What's happening to this? Bobby D pretends. Are y'all ready for my homeboy? I had to bring him on myself. You know what I mean? This man made his, him and Joe Cooley made some of the best records in the world. Y'all don't hear, you don't hear me though? DJs and MCs. Y'all know that one, huh? We talking about the album, Rodney on Joe Cooley album. Nice and Wild. Oh, no. Okay, if it's Nice and Wild, then where are the beach balls? Let me kick a beach ball, Lisa. All right, y'all. The Freestyle 2023 Festival, Nice and Wild. My name is DJ Quick. I want to party with y'all if y'all don't mind. Give it up for one of my homeboys, y'all. OG, and he was writing songs since he was 15, and he partnered with one of the greatest DJs in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Rodney O and Joe Cooley. Make some noise for Rodney O and DJ Joe Cooley.
Your face showed up, shrugged your face, just like you got sprayed by a can of mace. You see your speaker is moving, everybody is grooving. My soul moves along as a short tail grooving. The highs will get higher, the bass will go lower, cause everlasting bass showing up with the roller. Some people can't take it, they try to beat the case, but you can't get enough of everlasting bass. I've been asleep, doing what I want to, 7 days a week. You just should know, yeah, that's my name. 6 in the morning, so it's my a super freak in underwear. I need a freak. I don't have to know her. Any old freak.
All right, so what did I really think of the Freestyle Festival? So right now, I'm gonna give you my 100% honest opinion, and I'm gonna say that some of this is probably subjective. This is my opinion. Some of you will not agree with this. That's okay, that's why it's my opinion. I'm just telling you what I think. And some of you might take this as me complaining about it, but it's a review. It's not all gonna be positive. So first of all, let me start off by saying I've been to a lot of these freestyle festivals and also just like these type of concerts. So this is by far not my first rodeo, but in my opinion, things were kind of out of control and I don't know, I didn't have a good time. So it started off good, everything was fine, and then probably about an hour into it, everybody in our section just started smoking and of course drinking, which is to be expected, but I'm not really used to people at concerts just sitting in their seats smoking and smoking weed. The people right in front of us were smoking weed and then blowing the smoke backwards right into my son's face. And I mean, really, I don't care. You know, some of you might say, well, why would you bring a child to a concert? But I don't know, I don't agree with that at all. I think, you know, it's a concert, anybody should be allowed to go to it, and people should have common courtesy not to smoke around other people and not to blow the smoke at them. So, you know, that's just my opinion. And then I'd say by probably like 7:30, which was an hour and a half into the concert, just about everybody was completely plowed. Like people were just drinking nonstop, and I'm not exaggerating. Like I had never seen so many people have to be, you know, held up as they were walking through the place. People almost tumbling down the stairs. Like people were just stumbling around everywhere. It was a train wreck. And I'm not exaggerating. I mean, I've been going to punk shows and, you know, rock concerts, whatever, you know, rowdy shows my entire life. And maybe I'm just getting old and I'm just a party pooper. I don't know. But for me, it got to be a little bit too much. We actually ended up leaving early. Stevie B headlined and we did not stay for Stevie B's performance. You know, even though I didn't enjoy what was going on, I'm not gonna be a buzzkill and go and, you know, tattle on everybody to security and try and get them to make everybody stop smoking. Not that I think they would be able to do that anyways, but it's like so many people were doing it. Obviously, I was the odd man out. So rather than create a big fuss about it, if it's something that I'm uncomfortable about, I'd rather just leave. Now, again, I know a lot of people probably will not share in my opinion. I bet a lot of you watching, this sounds like a really great time, you know, smoking and drinking and smoking weed and, you know, it's a big party, and that's totally fine. I know that that's what a lot of people are into. For me, that's just not my thing. So like I said, I'd rather just go and not be part of that. But if that's what you're looking for, then by all means, you know, you would have a good time. In general though, I could just say that people were being really obnoxious and really were having no consideration for the people around them. I think something that happened that I found really funny, because I mean, at some point you just gotta laugh at this. We were standing in the aisle, but up against the wall, and my wife was filming whoever was performing, and there was nobody around us, and this couple came walking by us, and keep in mind, my wife is like 5 feet tall, and this couple, both the man and woman, were like probably almost a good foot taller than her. They were walking by and they decided to just stop right in front of my wife and start doing a video selfie. And I was like, I couldn't do anything other than laugh because it's just so ridiculous. Like, there's no one else around and you stop right in front of someone who's, you know, obviously filming. And that's what I mean, that there's just like, there was no consideration. People aren't being aware of the people around them. They're just really only thinking of themselves. And I don't know, that's just the way the world is sometimes. But I will say, although, you know, there were those issues, I really enjoyed Rodney and Joe Cooley. I was excited to see Egyptian Lover. I did enjoy him, but I don't know, some parts of his performance seemed a little phoned in. But Taylor Dane completely blew me away. I loved her performance so much. It was actually the second time I've seen her, but the first time I saw her, I was actually on stage. I was watching from like the back side of the stage, so I saw her back throughout the whole performance. So it was a little bit of a different experience. So yeah, she was really, really good. I would say hands down, she should have headlined that show. She blew me away. She can still sing so good. And yeah, she did have a backing track, but you could tell when it was her and when it was the backing track. And then she had the dancers and just the whole performance was great. So Taylor Dayne, you completely blew me away. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this little video. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.